mine, it may have a little dent right there where you cut it, and that can be easily fixed when you're to the part where you're basically doing all of your cooking and stuff. Right now it doesn't really matter. It's still gonna function like a normal moonshine in the end, even though it's got the little hole there. So now you're gonna take your number 2 and your number 5 can, you can see it, and you're gonna lay them like this. You're gonna take your number 4 can, where you wrote the number 4, that's gonna be on the inside. You're gonna take it, you're just gonna roll it up into a basically little tube. You don't want it too tight, then again, you don't want it too loose. That's a little loose, so you're just gonna take it, you're gonna go like that. Now here's where your tape comes in. Any tape works. I go about 6 inches, take it, tape it right on the edge, and roll it around on one side. Same thing for the other side. And this tape is not going to be on there permanently. You will be doing modifications when you're brewing your moonshine or your whatever. You're going to take your number 2 can or your number 5 can and your Sharpie. Lay your number 2 can on its side. I'm gonna go right there on the 140 calories per can. I'm gonna put the tube over. I'm just gonna trace. Okay, so you've got your tracing. Now you're going to go to your number 5 can. I traced this side, so now I'm going to trace this side. Over the same spot on the number 5 can. Now I've got crappy lighting in here, but if you can tell, looking at it, you can see the little circle. That's the number 5. There's the number 4 can. Okay. Now you're going to take your tape off of one side. You can use the same piece, or you can get a new piece. You're basically just going to put it right there in the middle, or as close to the middle as possible. You're going to take your other side off too. You want to have a trash can close by or something, you can toss it in. With the number 2 can, just going to take your scissors and go. Put your hand inside, fingers behind where you're going to cut, to find where you're going to cut. and move it off to the side so your fingers are going to end up like, when you poke through, it's going to end up like this. So once you do that, you're going to take it and you're going to cut your circle out inside the black line that you, or whatever color line you traced. So it's going to end up looking like that. Now you can see out the top. You're going to take your piece and check. See if it fits. Good. If not, trim to the black line. Now, I'm going to take it, wrap it around your finger some more. Still doesn't fit, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull it out like so. I'm just going to go around on the inside a couple of times. I'm going to push it through there. And level your can and your little chimney. Then repeat with can number 5. Okay, we're going to take our number 5 can, do the same as the number 2 can, wind it around our finger, get the flap out of the way, pop it in there, voila. Take your tape off. Now you've got the 2 parts to your still. Doesn't matter which side you put it on, but one of these, doesn't matter right now, but you're going to do the same thing as you did earlier. You're going to do a snip about ½ inch, a ½ inch to about a ½ inch. almost got it. Voila. If you have any dents, just kind of pop them out. Dang it. Okay. And then with this can, you're going to take it and you're going to grab a punch of some sort that's still going to be able to reach outside the top of the can. We're going to take it right here and find this wood. Set your can up. Put in your little punch. And punch. Depends on how you want it to run. If you want it to run in drops, do a bunch. If you want it to do it in runs, do a couple. I'm doing about 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm gonna put my tools back. Come back over to your workbench or your table, wherever you are, and you're going to take your 6 and your 5 can, and you're just going to, just like you did with your first 3, you're going to see if it'll fit on without cutting it. If you need to cut it, just cut half, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch first, kind of bend it in there so it knows that's where it's going to be folding. Okay, and this is your finished still. Make sure with your cans that your little drip valves, or your holes you punched, are on the outside right here. And here's your basic moonshine still. Well, the video that gave me the idea to do this had one different element. He was doing this in his house, so he had to have something to put the flame under. Well, this is the mash pot, where you burn all the where you put all your mash. Your flames down here, heats up, comes out this tube into number 5 and 6, cans 5 and 6.